What can I write in my directive? In your advanced directive for healthcare, you can make it really simple, or you can make it as detailed as you wish. The basic things that you're writing in your advanced directive are who you name as your agents or decision makers, and what your main decisions are in terms of if you would want to be on what we call life support, on machines that would keep you alive if your body was failing. But you can also write really any kind of details about what is really important to you in terms of how you want to be cared for if you had a serious illness or were at the end of your life. You can include details about the ideal of where you would like to be at the end of life, if you would like to be in your home, if being in a hospital feels like the safest place for you, if you would prefer to be in some kind of facility where you knew that there were going to be nurses and people to take care of you. Decisions about life support, which we used to think of only as being on a ventilator, a machine that breathes for you. Those decisions are more complicated these days because you can also make decisions about whether or not you want artificial feeding and fluids, about whether you would want IV antibiotics, whether you would want to be on dialysis if your kidneys were failing. All of these things are part of what we consider life support in healthcare. There is a tool that people use to help them understand what's important, and it's called Go Wish. And it's a card deck that states a wish of some sort on the back of each card. And you go through the deck, and ideally with your family or friends or the people who are going to be your decision makers, and you kind of make piles of the cards of what's important to you and what's not so important to you. And then you go back and you look at the pile of things that are really important to you, and you can use that to help advise the kinds of things that you might add to your advanced directive that are really important to you, but that people wouldn't know if you didn't tell them about it. It's a great tool. You can get it online. It's just called Go Wish Cards, and it really helps people think about what informs decisions about how you want to be treated at the end of your life. It's important for people to understand the values of how you've lived your life and how those values affect how you want to be treated at the end of your life.